Let's check. I always like to check to make sure.
I know, and I want to share.
Oh, yeah, you got to share it.
I will. So sorry, guys. So this part is boring. The first few minutes are just boring. Boring.
They can look at us because we got new lights, didn't we?
We did, and we look so good, don't we?
We do. We got new lights for Christmas, and I was like admiring, like even when you came on, I was like, "Ooh, Tessa, you look good with that lighting."
Don't I?
And then I saw mine because my hair is washed and everything. I was like,
know.
Look how
I know
my
both
hair
of us have
pops.
we just got out of the shower hair.
No, don't look at us. Look at us.
How about that, guys? We just got out of the shower. Hi, Pack.
I can't say that.
I don't know.
Paxat? Is that how you say it? Paxat? Did I get it?
I always feel bad because I don't want to like get it wrong. I should put my volume down.
Paxat. Hi, Paxat.
I'm just
too, so when you come in, say hi so we know who's here. So we can call you out because today it's Friday. And you know what that means? You know what that means?
Countdown.
We're doing the countdown to Endgame. Countdown. Evans! Oh, look what...
I don't see it on here yet that you're live. I'm trying to get the link to share it.
Yeah, because people are coming on.
I know. It's just not on your... Look, it's not on your thing.
You got... What?
I know. It'll get there.
All right.
I'm refreshing.
All right.
I just want to share it.
Evans, is that
there
the Joker?
It
went right. Let me make Evans' thing go to the broadcast because I got to see what his... Look at his little avatar thing.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it?
Evans, that's awesome. I like that a lot. See, you put Joker in your... Oh, should I not give away your things? I had forgotten about that.
Oh, my top
I tried
10.
to not put anything we didn't have like trailers for yet.
Oh,
because I was like...
You wanted the trailers?
But there were two I had to put in.
No,
well, you watched mine, right? I was like...
Well, I looked at your list on your blog page.
Oh, yeah. So it was the same thing
I
put in there. I was like... Listen, I can't.
For your top 10 movies. But yeah, no, I did of all year. But you put Star Wars?
I did. I put Star Wars and I put Spider-Man. And I was like, the only reason they're numbers 7 and 8 or 8 and 9 is because we don't have anything yet. And I just can't get super hyped until I know.
Whatever. Sure. I'm still super hyped. Just because you haven't seen the trailer, I'm still super hyped.
It was hard enough. You're telling me 2019 wasn't hard enough to choose 10?
It was.
It was hard enough.
Like so I made a blog post first and I went through and I put all the movies that have been announced or whatever already for 2019. And then on the side, I make like a little list of movies. Like I had like a list first of like 20 and then I kept having to narrow it down. And things kept changing. Like on my list, things kept changing. Like, Captain Marvel didn't even make my top 10.
I know you said that. I can't believe that.
It didn't because there was so many. You know what I think got bumped for Captain Marvel? Frozen 2. Because is it...
see, Frozen 2, that was hard too. I had it for a while, but I'm like, we haven't seen anything really.
I know.
That was in my honorable mentions because it's hard. And Aladdin was...
Aladdin didn't make my top 10.
Yeah, Aladdin honorable mentions for me because, and I'm sure it's the same for you. Same with Aladdin and Dumbo. It's because I'm cautiously optimistic. Like I love the cartoon so much that I'm like I can't.
What else? You know what else? Jumanji 2. I was looking at that one. I was like, oh, Jumanji, because I love the first Jumanji. Did you not love the first Jumanji? Jack Black.
Like a 7 out of 10 for me. I mean, it was good.
Loved the first Jumanji, and I was so excited for Jumanji too.
I laughed, but it was a silly movie. I mean, I'm excited to see the second one, but it's not on my I have to see it in theaters list. It was in my it didn't make my top 10, but it was in my top 15. It was in my top 15. Yeah, not for me. I mean, there's just so many. It's hard. Brightburn, I forgot about. It would have been in my top 10. See, I went to I went to the IMDb list.
I remember that one.
And I didn't see it on there. What?
I said, I didn't forget about that one. I remembered it, and it shouldn't make it.
I know. I think it's James Gunn. That's, for me, it's my boy.
But that's why I'm supposed to be talking about today?
I know. We're all over the place. It's because it's Thor Day. No one wants to talk about Thor.
Did my thing pop up yet?
Yes, I'm sharing it right now.
Where are you sharing it?
On the Geekly Show.
Okay, good. The Geekly Show. We're coming back Tuesday, so.
Oh, I want to suggest something for the Geekly Show, and we might as well do it live.
Do it.
I'm wondering if next week, and you guys tell us, next week should we try doing the comic book corner there, and then I can put the video on my page? I'm trying to get our subscribers up on the Geekly Show. I'm wondering if that would be good. Or do you guys like it on my channel?
Well, this is what I feel. I feel that, I know what you mean. Oh, you're talking about doing on the Geekly Show YouTube.
Doing the live.
On the YouTube?
But then on YouTube, on the Geekly Show's YouTube, and then posting the video on my YouTube.
I see what you mean. The only thing I would worry about is not that many people would join.
I know.
And I like talking, that's one of my favorite things.
But I'm wondering if we can get
now, like let Evans
scooch over to the Geekly Shows.
But not everybody's going to know.
I know.
That'll just grow on its own. Like, it's already almost at 400 people.
Because YouTube's my thing for it, so I feel like I need to step it up.
Well,
we're getting into the new year.
Yeah, it'll come. Like,
I know.
And don't you want those views, though, on your...
I do, of course.
And I just am trying to,
you know me, I try to consider everything.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think there's a problem with the notification. I had a problem yesterday with Tessa's live. It said 6 days ago.
Oh, no.
No, remember? I said that the other day.
We said notification lives are messed up.
Yeah, they have been, I think, on all the channels because Wednesday night, like I went live, only a few people came on, and then I got all kind of messages saying, it did give me a notification, it did give me a notification. So the same thing happened on
and the same thing happened to me for my comic book, just my Wednesday live last week.
Wednesday, it must have definitely been messed up because that's when I did mine was Wednesday.
Or that was this week. That was just a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you get one today, Evans?
Join Tessa and Amanda live on YouTube right now as we talk about Thor Countdown to Endgame.
Okay.
Bam. It's actually going to go up.
That, now we can get into the chat, right?
I know.
Now we can get into the chat. So we're doing Joshua Stark's here. We can get the show going now. 7 minutes in. 7 minutes in, Joshua Stark. We can get it going. All right. And I watched, Joshua always hooks me up with the links. He does.
I know.
Because I don't own
I own
Thor.
them also. I don't
know Thor.
I still don't watch them.
But watching it, so I kind of watch, Joshua, thank you. We took a bath. We took a shower.
We took a bath.
And we got
and we have our new lights. Aren't they so pretty?
So, but yeah.
And I only have my sweatshirt on because it's freezing in here.
It's cold here too. But I took a hot bath.
You did? I don't take baths because they gross me out. You're sitting in your own filth and ugh.
You got to know how soap works. Soap has a polar end and a non-polar end. And the polar end, like, I'm a scientist, so I know this. The non-polar end bonds with the dirt. Polar end bonds with the water, so it like pulls the dirt off of you. It ain't gonna stick. And
well, don't tell my kids that because that's why I make them take showers now. It's quicker. It's because I tell them they can't sit in their own
You save water on a bath too. You save water. Energy conservation.
I guess you're right. You probably do save water.
Do.
This is not talking about Thor.
Oh, look. Joshua said he wants to talk about his most nostalgic Marvel movie is Thor.
Really?
Why is it the most nostalgic? So, I haven't watched it in a long time, and I was watching it, and Greg, my husband, was like, why are you watching this? You already seen it. I was like, I don't remember nothing. Remember, I didn't even remember the Frost Giants in the comic thing. But then I started watching this, I was like, oh, yeah, those Frost Giants.
Yeah, I know. It was kind of worked out that, because I was thinking, was that this one or was that Dark World? But I think Dark World, they come back, because, and I just watched it last year, I should know.
Yeah.
But you know what I researched for you, speaking of Frost Giants? I went back in some comics and I read and I researched about why Loki is blue.
And why?
You want to know why?
Tell me.
They said it makes no sense. Marvel's horrible at explaining it. That's basically what a lot of people said. But Odin, like if you see in the beginning when he took Loki and he like put his hand on him, that's like the magic.
So at first, remember in the first beginning of Thor, they like take off and go, remember him and Thor, Loki and Thor go and take off and fight those bitten people, the frostbites. I want to call them the frostbites. And then that's the first time you see it. And I think that's when Loki started getting the clue because one of them grabbed him, right? He grabbed him and his arm started turning blue.
Yes.
His arm started turning blue. And I was like, oh, what's that mean? And then, right? Do you remember that?
Right. Yes, I do. And so that's what I think they said. It's kind of, I don't know. They didn't really, everyone was basically like in the comics even, they don't really say, also, why is he not giant?
True,
like
true.
Kind of be.
He's the rock.
And it's just something they kind of never explained. They've kind of just said, since he was adopted by them, he lived like them, and there you go.
He's the runt of the frostbites. He's the runt of the frostbites. Poor Loki. He was look. He's always getting the shaft. Poor Loki, and he's the runt of the frostbites. Hi, Abramovich NP. Oh, he said Joshua said he was 6 when it came out. When did Thor come out? So how old are you, Joshua?
2011. Thor came out. Man. I think he's 13. He might be 14 now. He was 13 at one point last year. Mm-hmm. I think, if I remember correctly. So 2011 was.
You know what I've forgotten about this movie?
Maybe it can.
So yeah, they start out. They're fighting the frostbites. They come back. And then the dad's mad at him, right? Like for even going there and fighting them, right? Because they went through the gate. Oh yeah. They
started a war.
But then Thor's got that cocky little attitude.
Like, Thor's always cocky.
And he's like, I banish you, sucker. You go on the earth. And I'm gonna tell you one thing is, I love me some Thor in regular clothes. Ain't it just funny to look at Thor in some regular clothes?
It is. I agree with you.
I was like, look at Thor in regular clothes. He's got a weird neck. When he wears regular clothes, he has a long neck or something. But I forgot Natalie Portman's in this.
Ugh. Yeah, that's why I'm not a big, and I love Natalie Portman, but I just don't like her as Jane Foster. I just don't, she bores me. I just don't like it. That's why I'm not a big fan of this. And it's just the same with Pepper Potts. I just don't mess with our guys. Don't do it. You're slowing them down. Go away. That's how
her too. Yeah, I mean, she was bored. She didn't have that big of a part. She just kind of like, I don't know. She didn't even really need to be in there. And then they had the kiss and everything.
I know.
And then what happened? So I'm trying to think what happened. Was that more? Did they have more of that story in Thor 2?
Not really. No.
Because he was always like, oh, she's looking for you. She's searching you. And you haven't heard anything about her after that movie.
No, we haven't, which I'm glad.
That's why you're like,
didn't like her.
So you're glad.
Oh, Joshua's almost 14. January 19th. Well, happy early birthday, Joshua.
It was the second time in my cousin did. Okay, probably one of the most. Oh, Evans thinks it's most underrated movie.
It's not that I don't. I don't know. It's hard. Here's the thing. I liked it a lot, especially after Dark World, because I didn't think Dark World was good at all. But after Ragnarok, it's like, no.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Ragnarok's
my favorite.
By far the best Thor.
I found, I told you, I watched it and I fast forward through parts, because I found, some parts dragged in it. That's, I think, what was the main thing, is just all right, some parts dragged, and I guess at the beginning, it has to. It, has to build up the story, and you have to get that kind of stuff. But it won't be my number one. Not ever. Ragnarok beats it
middle of the pack
every time.
For me. It's not one of the worst. Mm-hmm. Not one of the best. Well, it's not even middle of the pack. It's the lower end. But it's not, the worst. There's several I put below it.
Thor 2.
We did our countdown list at one point.
Thor 2.
Thor 2 is bad.
I know.
Oh, it's just not good. It's just not good. And I want it to be good, but it's not.
So, in this one, do you remember Stan Lee's cameo?
Which one is he? What happens in this one?
So remember, so then Thor gets banished to Earth.
Does he try to pick up the hammer or something?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
he does, right?
When he is in that pickup truck and the hammer comes and he ties the thing on the hammer and the pickup truck, the bed comes off and he's like, oops.
That's right, okay.
I did. You always, I don't know. It's something different. Before, you always look, like whenever I watch a Marvel movie, I always try to look for Stan Lee's cameo. But now it's like something special though, isn't it? Like now, like I had to like stop it and even rewind and watch it again. I did. It's like, alright, I don't want to make you sad. Never mind. Go on. Talk about something else.
Make me sad. I'm sensitive. It makes me think about like when we don't have them anymore. And I don't want to think about that.
He's taped a lot of cameos though, like in the.
I know. I think he has like 7 or 8 in the.
So we're gonna still see him for a while.
But they're not gonna be the same.
I know.
It'll be sadder.
Stop! Don't make me sad. All right, let's talk about more of the movie. Since you didn't watch it.
I know. I didn't. I watched it a year ago. That was.
Are you gonna watch any of these every week? When they get better?
I will once we get to the good stuff. I mean, the better stuff, yes.
Well, you know what next week is?
What is next week?
Is it Captain America?
Is it? The first one? I think I like that one. I can watch, yeah.
The first soldier? I don't.
Is it? I know, you don't. You're not going to
watch it. Soldier or the first Avenger or whatever. One of those Captain. Isn't it Captain America next week?
I can look it up.
Joshua, no.
Joshua will know.
Joshua, yeah. Yeah, but the Atmos, all right. I hate how our comments pop up on here. You know what?
I know, they're weird. You know where we see them, guys, we see we just see like 4 words and then you have to get more.
I'm going to pull it up on my YouTube page so that I can watch it like, can I watch my own? Oh, I can. And then it'll pop up for me here. Okay. Stan the man in the truck. Now I can see him. Joshua said phase 2 started off weird, but interesting. The next phase 2 movie.
It is Captain America.
Thor, The Dark World. I know. Was just, still haven't.
And then Avengers.
Look, Joshua still hasn't even watched,
I'm gonna miss, the 2 I'm gonna miss, remember?
Yeah.
I told you I'm gonna miss 2, is Iron Man 3, which kind of,
I like that one.
Whiplash I don't like, and then I'm missing Thor, Dark World. It's a fate.
How about we just skip that week? How about we skip that week?
No, you need to have Amy as a guest because she equally hates it as much.
Okay.
So and then I'm back in time for Captain America Winter Soldier. I'll take it.
All right.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And Guardians.
Captain America, the first Avengers is next one, Joshua said.
Yep.
And then
Avengers.
Evan said, yeah, but the atmosphere, the way Braun portrayed Asgard and I can never see those names. The costume, it had flaws, but it was a good movie. I mean, yeah, I
agree.
I didn't say I hate it.
We're rating them with all the Marvel movies, which are just on another level anyway. Mm-hmm. So you're saying within the Marvel movies where it ranks because they're all good. Like I will watch all of them. If they're on TV, I'll stop and watch it all the time.
Yeah.
Like I do that all the time.
Me too.
And I'll watch them. Like I've seen Infinity War probably like 30 times because I put it on. I'm trying to desensitize myself, so I stop crying.
It's on
I
Netflix
still
too.
Cry.
Like when I have like nothing to watch on Netflix, I'll like turn it on.
Yeah, right. Though it's true. So like, and now that you've got my, I gave her login for my movies. I got a ton of, I think, Marvel ones in there. Although they might just be on the movies anywhere.
You had Thor. I still watch it on my.
I told you I have it.
Yeah, on my laptop, and I think you have Captain America. I might have to Joshua just say you need the Captain America link, but I think I have. Tessa has it on her thing that I use
because I have all of them. I know. Don't tell. Well, I think technically it's my account. I can share it with friends, right? I don't know.
We family. The truth is, Thor probably sucks, but I can't bring myself to hate it. Well, no, like. That's it. If it's like nostalgia for you too, if it's like one of the first Marvel movies you're seeing or something, that's just going to hold a special place.
Which is why Iron Man is still like one of my all-time favorites.
Exactly. Iron Man's never gonna. I just can't believe like how they built up that little love story with the Jane Foster in that first one. How they just never brought that back.
Because she's annoying.
You think that's
in the comics? I don't even like her. You know, in the comics, she gets cancer and she becomes Thor, Lady Thor. Thor becomes not worthy all of a sudden, right?
See, I was never
and then she has cancer, but she becomes Lady Thor so that she doesn't die from cancer. Mm-hmm. But now he's Thor again, and I never finished reading it because it was boring. Well, so I don't know what happened to her. Like I don't know if she died or what.
That's getting too weird. Like how can she become a Lady Thor?
she's Lady Thor.
Does she can she hold the hammer?
Because she gets the power of Thor, but she's still a girl.
Can she hold the hammer?
Yeah, she gets the hammer. She takes over.
And then Thor doesn't have his powers. She has them. See,
correct.
No. I mean, really, like in the comics, I never really read Thor either. I really got interested in the movies.
I've off and on read Thor. He's never been, it's like Doctor Strange, right? I never really liked Doctor Strange. I love him in Infinity War, but I never liked him in the comics.
Really?
It's just, he never sucked me in.
And the Doctor Strange movie, that wasn't even on your top half list either. I love the Doctor Strange. I never got into the comics with it, but I love the movie.
I just never, I don't know, I liked it, but it wasn't, I mean, I think, again, visually stunning, gorgeous, but just, Doctor Strange just bores me. So, like.
And then she has the big old poster in the background, like you thinking she loves her some Doctor Strange.
well, I got him for Valentine's Day for Marvel. So I've had him. When the movie came out, they sent that in a box of chocolates.
How big was that package?
Oh my God, it was like folded in half and I was like, what is this? And I opened it up and I was like, oh! And then, but now with Infinity War, like, I loved him in Infinity War. He was one of my favorite characters in Infinity War.
He was a big one. I never thought Jane Foster was all that in Thor. To this day, I wish we only had Darcy Newman. Tessa's got nothing for you.
No.
She's like, I don't care for any of them. Tessa's like, look how bored she looks. She's like, I don't want to talk about Thor.
I don't. I told you. I warned you. I was going to be quite the week for me. I don't know. Until we get to Ragnarok, Thor is like, meh.
I would think I could read more of the Loki story. I would be more interested in the Loki story than the Thor story. Like, truth be told.
Oh my God,
and that's why
me
I'm
too.
so excited about the Loki series.
I'm so excited. Yeah. I love Loki. I am a villains girl, okay? So that's another thing that kind of goes with the movies, like who the villain was, which is why, like I just said, for Iron Man 3, it's good, but like it's got Whiplash, and I don't like Whiplash. So I'm very much into the villains. Like that's which is why Suicide Squad flopped so much for me, because they're the villains, and I was so excited to get this story of all these villains, and then they just crapped all over it, I felt like. So...
Which is why I'm with you though. I love me some villains, which is why Gotham. I'm so happy to it finally. I'm so happy. Like, and do you know what they did to me, Tessa? Did I tell you what they did to me?
What?
My cable channel is having a dispute with Fox, and I could not watch it last night. You know how I've been.
Are you all caught up? So you're all caught up.
I am all caught up, and I made sure, like, I was watching that last episode like an hour before it came on, and I was like, oh, and I turned on Fox, and it said a dispute. I was so mad. I was like, what? I watched it this morning on Hulu. I was like, you know what? They gonna make me mad, my cable company. I'm gonna cancel it all.
I've had that happen for things before, and it's so frustrating. And then you can't even watch it.
I know.
Like, you might be able to watch it on Hulu.
I did watch it on Hulu. I watched it this morning on Hulu. But you can't watch it on Hulu to the next day, right?
Yeah, right.
It
I know.
Was good.
I need to.
You know how I feel about. Look, we're not even talking about Thor no more.
We're not even talking about Marvel.
We're talking about DC.
I know. I'm tall. I'm taller than you. Better?
Yeah, I guess. If I do that.
Shrinking myself down.
But you know how I wasn't loving like the season 4. Like I thought it was getting bad. So it picks up from season 4, but I have faith that it's gonna get better. I have faith.
I know. I watched it all this morning a little bit. So I am where like Lee, I don't know, they just almost killed Gordon there. But you know what's funny is that Zaz, you know, the bald guy this crazy guy. So he's in this show, Barry on HBO. Have you watched it?
No, Greg watches that though. I have to tell him.
And he's like a complete idiot in that. And it's so hard to watch him as like this serious, amazing killer. And he's like this dumb guy in Barry. And it's so funny to see him. Like, you have to ask Greg, like,
I'll have to ask about
any of the,
I'll ask
like, but it's hard for me because I'm like, all I picture you is this idiot from Barry.
And then he's like this serious badass. Like he's like the ones everybody's is scared of. They're like, oh no, don't send him. Like
I know.
in Gotham. But that's why I love it because of the villains. I mean, you don't even see the heroes yet, so you can't. But just if you're
a little bit, I mean, because Catwoman is like sort of a hero, sort of a villain. Yeah. I call her a villain, but she's a hero sometimes. Yeah. And then we haven't seen what's his name as Batman yet, but he's supposed to be in this. Well, I don't know if he was.
You see, well, not as Batman, but a little bit of like, because you're still in season 3. Mm-hmm. All right, what did you?
Selena's mom just showed up.
Oh yeah. I can't tell you that. I ain't telling you that.
I know. It's just hard because I don't have time to like watch. It's just hard.
22 episodes every season. And they ain't like 30 minutes. That's 40 minutes because they cut out the commercials. So that's long. It's long.
I know.
Joshua Starr said he's more excited for Scarlet Witch series. They didn't announce no Scarlet Witch series, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, when?
Like the same time they announced Loki, probably.
How'd I miss that?
Oh my god. You kill me.
How'd I miss that? Oh,
because you were so excited about Loki, probably.
Probably. Like,
I bet you it was.
I know Joshua Stark loves him from Scarlet Witch. I know he does. And I do too. Like, out of, like, what, she was on my, like, top 5 favorite, like, female.
I do love her.
Yeah.
She's
like,
insanely powerful.
Like, power-wise? Hello. No, power-wise.
Have you read House of M yet, Amanda?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. I might have a trade paperback. If I do, I'm going to bring it to you next time I see you. Or you should just order them or I'll send you a link. Because House of M it's when she whispers, no more mutants, and like all the mutants disappear. Like she's so powerful. She gets pissed off and she's like, what?
Like you said, it's a whole series? Like you have the novel. You have the novel.
It was like a crossover event. So you can get the trade paperbacks now. I had like comics. Okay. I think I bought it in a trade just because because I like to reread it. I know Joshua doesn't like it. He said before he doesn't like it, but it's amazing. She just gets really mad, like really mad, and she just goes, no more mutants.
What does she get mad about? Well, now I know the end. You just told me the end.
I don't want to tell you. I want you to read it.
All right.
Because if I tell you, you're like with Life of Captain Marvel, I didn't tell you, and then you had to go read it.
True. I'm glad.
So I'm not going to tell you.
I really like that one. I really like. And I'm going. So you should tell me though for Thursdays, our Thursday thing on Tessa's comic book corner on Thursdays. Because I'm going to comic shop Wednesday because I got to pick up. Remember they had to order the first Life of Captain Marvel for me, so it should be in Wednesday. So I might, like, if you want to do something, like, I could pick up something and we can do it together.
Yeah, I think maybe Death of Inhumans. It's fairly recent. Okay. It's only 5, just like Life of Captain Marvel. We don't have to go through the whole thing and give stuff away, but we can, like, talk about stuff. Because some people were like, spoilers. Because it's super recent. But I think you should know it involves the Kree. Oh. It tells you a little more about, I think that would be a good one.
Okay. All right.
Love you. Bye.
But tell me, like, remind me, because I'll forget.
I know.
But I am going Wednesday because I got to pick up that one.
It's really good.
Hello. Oh, hey, Tim Raven. He said he really liked my top movie for 2019. And he was actually one that got me to do the top 10 because even like a month ago, Tim Raven was asking me, what's your top movies for next year? What's your top movie? And I would I think I named off some, but it was just off the top of my head. Doing that top 10, like I told you, I thought about it. I went through my post has every single movie coming out next year. And I made a side list and then I narrowed it down. So I thought about that list. I did some hardcore thinking, and I know Tim Raven is excited for Hellboy next year. I was like, that didn't even make my top 20. Is that bad?
That was in my honorable mentions.
Was that your honorable mentions?
Yeah, because I really liked the first ones, and I really like the guy who's playing Hellboy in this one, and it's a comic book movie,
so that's what I'm saying. This could be this is what we're anticipating, but I am interested to see, that's why I wanted to do the ones I'm most anticipated at the beginning of the year. But then see where it compares to at the end of the year, my favorites.
That's what I said too. I'm interested to see if they're the same or similar, or there might be some that were a total bomb.
I know, which Like some of them, if my top 10, any of my
I was
top
surprised
10,
Us made your top 10, to be honest.
But I know it's creepy.
Because of Get Out.
But I loved Get Out. I did. And it creeped me out. But you know how, like, if it's not, but they did have a lot of jump stuff, didn't they, in that one?
Yeah. Oh, there's going to be a lot of jump stuff.
But you know how I love, like, the house on the haunted Hill House thing?
Right.
Like, I like that stuff. Like, but you know what it is? I like psychological thrillers. Yeah. I don't like.
Well, that's what
I don't like just scary movies when they go like the Halloween and they just go and kill somebody. Like I don't like those kind of movies. And I was like, that's just ridiculous. But if it can get in my head and make me think, I'm glad I'm keeping Tessa awake, y'all. We gotta be keeping Tessa awake over there.
This week, the kitchen back at school has destroyed me. I need more coffee. Mine's empty. I should have filled it up before we came on here.
Just for you.
I can smell it. I know. We should just do that. Do you want to just bitch about bitches? That'll be fun live. I have some in mind.
Do y'all want to see a live of us just bitching about bitches? All right, where else? We got to catch up on comments because we don't even care about. We don't care about no stupid Thor anymore.
Something about House of M.
We don't care about stupid Thor anymore. Here, I'll go down the comments. All right, I haven't watched. All right. Oh wait, there's a small chance. I haven't watched Gotham. Need to finish Titans. That's the next one I need to get in some Titans because I haven't watched that.
The problem is we have to pay for it. I'm not paying for it. I'm waiting until I can get it for free somewhere.
Well, I'm not paying for it. I've been thinking about like getting rid of my cable. And like if I
got rid of cable already.
Watch it on Hulu. Where do you watch like your HBOs?
I talked to Amy about it, and Amy actually got it too. It's the DirecTV Now. So it's not DirecTV. It's DirecTV Now, which it's like super cheap. I do that. Hulu and Netflix.
But do you have to have a satellite dish?
No, because that's DirecTV. See, it confuses people. They don't realize. DirecTV Now is through AT&T, and it's just a streaming thing. And they got a DVR now. They might have like a referral thing, like you get a free. I don't know. I'll have to look.
Because already they're making me mad. But will I get Lifetime? Will I get Lifetime? Because Tessa.
Tessa, because I've been watching all those stupid Christmas movies. Yeah, you get. No, that's Hallmark. That's Hallmark. Let me check.
Tessa, I need some Lifetime because I love Lifetime movies. And did y'all see? Oh, I should do a video about this today. Did you see that Surviving R. Kelly?
No, I have not seen it. I don't want to see him peeing on people.
Oh, he wasn't peeing on people yet, but it was like crazy.
So you do get Lifetime.
I do? Oh, okay.
So I get HGTV, History, HLN.
Charter's making me mad. And I pay too much money to Charter. I pay too much money for them to be making me mad.
We had Spectrum, and we paid way too much. I said forget it.
I pay like $160 a month. And I do have all the...
We get tons of stuff.
But that's with my cable. Like, I need my cable modem. And my phone. That's my phone, too.
Yeah. Who do you get for... Who do you have... I have AT&T. Do you have AT&T?
I have Sprint.
Okay. So I had Verizon and I changed to AT&T because they give you a really good deal if you do DirecTV. You get $15 off plus HBO for free.
But I don't want to change my provider.
Yeah. I've never changed Verizon. I had it for like 15 years and I changed it. And
you got to change your phone,
my bill went way down. They paid off my Verizon contract.
You got to buy a new phone for everybody.
No, I did not. But I got one because it was buy one, get one on the brand new phones. I'm telling you. Sometimes
Hello, CW.
And then I'm probably going to switch back to Verizon when next time they do a crazy deal. You just go back and forth. It's like with insurance, right? You should always check. Always check.
Love you, CW. I'm reading comments now. I actually did some research and really want to read House of M. Oh, that's where Joshua was saying. I saw hardcover Barnes and Nobles, and I don't want to read
my
it on
affiliate
the phone.
link, Joshua.
Oh, get it. Get it, Tessa. Get it.
You should get it.
Thank you, CW. He loved Muppets is here.
Muppets.
What random fact does Muppets have for us today? I hope Captain Marvel isn't another Black Panther. Why? I liked Black Panther.
First of all, Black Panther was super good. Second of all, I don't think it will be.
Why does he say it like that? Like, how, like, what do you mean another Black Panther? Like, seeing them, I don't understand. Like, what he's saying.
Black Panther was great because it was a good mix of, like, origin story with, like, a new story.
I agree.
With, like, tying into the entire MCU.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Why I want to know why he hopes it's not another Black, like what things about Black Panther does he hope doesn't happen in Captain Marvel? Tessa, Chaos Walking has Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley and Mads.
Daisy Ridley?
Who is Mads who?
Mad. You asked that yesterday when he was in that other one. You know who he is. He's the bad guy in Doctor Strange. First of all,
forget. You know how I forget names.
He's in Rogue One. He's her dad. You know who he is.
I don't remember names. Like that's why I said the frostbite people.
You know the guy with the eye thing in Doctor Strange. I'm gonna look up a picture. You'll know exactly.
Right. Yeah, I had to see a picture. Like I'm visual. I see a picture. I'm like, oh, those people. Yeah, that guy. I'm sold.
You know exactly.
Oh, Joshua's sold with some. Joshua likes the girls. That's why he likes him some Scarlet Witch. But if they're doing the Scarlet Witch series, it won't be.
He's a 13-year-old boy. You think he doesn't like the girl?
So if they do the Scarlet Witch series, is it going to be with the same chick?
I think it is.
Loki will be
Olsen
with it.
There?
Joshua loves him some. Both Hallmark and Lifetime. Oh, Muppets did verify both Hallmark and Lifetime are on the Direct TV now. Yeah,
they are?
Yeah.
I thought so.
My kids only watch YouTube. That's what they just have, like a stick in their room and watch YouTube videos and Netflix. They'll watch Netflix. Oh, most people get HBO through Amazon Prime now. Now, this is what I need to know. When it's like Amazon Prime and all these now, you'll see it right then, or do you have to wait?
What? I was looking for Mads.
Oh, I know that guy.
Right?
Now, if I get like the HBO like on that DirecTV now, am I going to be able to watch it right?
Live. You can watch live.
Oh, okay.
Or DVR it.
Yeah.
It has a built-in DVR with it, which is nice. It's a streaming DVR, so you still can record the stuff you want to watch. We pay like $20 for DirecTV now, and then the HBO is like free.
What about Stars?
Stars I think is like an extra $5 if you wanted Stars, but we don't get it.
Some Outlander.
Oh.
Tessa, Outlander.
Did you watch that on Hulu?
No, that's on Stars.
Oh, I didn't know Stars was that special that it's not on Hulu. It's like HBO. See, I don't know. And then there's another one too that I don't.
I gotta watch Outlander.
What is it? Showtime or something?
In Cinema, I have all of them.
That's why you pay so much money.
I know. But I got it. Like, that is my one thing. Movies and TV shows are my one thing. Like, I will watch everything. I want to keep up with everything.
You're reviewing them all the time, write them off.
Can I write off my cable bill?
Yeah.
Oh, good idea!
I write off movie tickets if I review the movie.
True. I didn't even think. Well, I write off my modem, my cable, the cable modem bill, because it's part of that.
You're reviewing a TV show.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. All right.
Right?
It's true.
Telling you, it's a write-off.
All right. What are people saying?
I don't know. I can't see because it's all that weird.
What is none of my business coming here talking about who's a better twerker? This ain't that kind of show. None of my business.
I'm sure it's Amanda.
Probably me. I got
this way,
booty.
Amanda.
I got a big booty. This is all twerking booty right here.
I'm 100% positive that it is Amanda.
All right, because Black Panther fun of white people. Oh, he said Black Panther makes fun of white people, and almost only black people get called diverse in this Really?
Black Panther doesn't really make fun of white people. Now, I will tell you, Killmonger kind of puts us in our place, and I felt really bad.
And people say Killmonger is relatable when he's basically Hitler. And I don't want Captain Marvel to be all like,
Killmonger's not Hitler.
Better despite how good it actually is. Otherwise, you're sexist. Are you saying if you don't like Black Panther that you think people think you're racist? And if you don't like
that's ridiculous.
Captain Marvel, people think you're sexist. It's true.
Well, that's dumb.
It's true. You're a sexist racist, Joshua. You're a sexist racist, Joshua. You're a sexist racist. racist, Joshua. I'm kidding. You know I'm kidding. Joshua's getting deep today, huh?
Yeah,
Joshua.
It's because he's turning 14. He's getting, clarity.
Maybe.
He's already had one whole year of teenage years.
Look, Joshua, my son's 13.
I was gonna say your son is.
I
13 and he's not that.
And he's a sexist. He's a sexist racist too. No, he's not.
Amanda, you're raising your child so well.
I'm kidding. This is why I can say this stuff, because I just say ridiculous things, and I can.
Right. And we all know there's no way it's true.
Exactly. If you subscribe, Muppets, the more you know. If you subscribe to PBS though, Amazon Prime, you can watch every episode of Mr. Rogers ever. Did y'all know that?
No.
So I have a question. Muppets might know this, because when I was making my my post on all the movies of 2019, I came across one that says, I think it was, Won't You Be My Neighbor? Or wait,
yeah.
Is that
it's going to be a new, remember we just had I don't know that much about it.
I don't either. I haven't watched it. What was it called? What was that called?
I think it's just a Mr. Rogers thing, I think.
What was the Mr. Rogers this year called?
It was something like that.
It was like, that's why I was like, didn't this movie already come out when I was doing the list? I was like, didn't it?
I know. Me too. That's why I'm like, I don't know.
I bet Muppets will know.
Or not.
Yes, I didn't have any problem with Black Panther until I said it wasn't all that high on my list, and my friend was like, "Screw you, racist!" Oh.
That's just 13-year-old boys. Don't listen here.
That ain't what most people think. Like, it wasn't on. Look, Black Panther didn't, and I love me some Black Panther, but it didn't make my top 10 favorites of 2018. It was, I think, probably on. Huh?
It didn't?
Well, maybe it did.
I don't remember.
Where's my list? It might have.
No, maybe it didn't. I don't know. I don't know where your list is.
I know it was like at least in
I watched it, but I don't remember now.
I loved it.
Did it? No, was it an honorable mention maybe?
It might have been an honorable mention. Like at least, I don't know if it was like the top 10 or.
I feel like you mentioned it.
Maybe I did. Maybe it did. Never mind. Because I'm not a racist like Joshua.
Maybe you didn't mention it. Maybe I just assumed it would be on your top.
Hi, Dazza J. You can add channels on Amazon Prime like you can add channels on TV. Muppets works for Amazon Prime, I think.
Yeah. Muppets, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Because you know everything. Listen, so I still have up on my other screen, because I'm horrible, I'm refreshing trailers here. I keep seeing stuff about the Amityville Murders trailers. Now, I will tell you, it's like never like a real one, like from like 20th Century Fox or whoever. It's never from like the actual account.
Uh-huh.
It's from like movie clips and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I want to know what it is. What is this? Is it a TV show? Is it a movie? Is it something I should react to, or is it super old? Because I've been seeing it like the last 2 days and I can't figure it out. The Amityville Murders.
Oh, I haven't seen it at all.
So I need to know.
Who gave us a thumbs down? Somebody gave us a thumbs down. I'm looking at you.
That wasn't very nice, whoever you are.
Who came in here? You better speak up. It was Wrath. With a name like that, I'm not surprised. With a name like that, I'm not surprised. Y'all better give us tons of thumbs up to strike out Wrath. Strike out Wrath. Thumbs up. Strike out Wrath. Strike out Wrath.
I'm going to do it right now. I'll give us a thumbs up. I don't think I did. Let's see. All
right. So
I just want to know about this Amityville Murders thing.
Said
I already did give us a
Hanks
thumbs up. So
is going to portray Mr. Rogers this fall. It's the biopic. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, but what was the other one?
Yeah, it's not Won't You Be My Neighbor, it's something else. Look, we are not having any chats about Thor or Endgame. How do we do this? Tessa?
I tell you, every week I say, Wednesday I'm coming up and we're going to talk about my new comics. I think twice I've talked about my new comics.
Because we just I think our favorite thing is just chat with y'all, except Wrath. And then y'all get to talking and we get in the conversation. That's what I feel. And then that's how I feel when I come on live. It's like I just get to chat with my friends about stuff I like, right?
I know. That's exactly it. I agree.
And then with you here, it makes it even better. It does.
It's fun.
It is.
I like it.
I do too.
And it's less boring. As I feel like we can debate stuff or talk about stuff more or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And then you're always there for the stuff I don't know. And Muppets.
Usually.
I go to
sometimes.
you and Muppets for stuff I'm just like, I don't remember that person's name. And then you look it up and show me the picture. I was like, oh yeah, that guy.
I know.
I already forgot his name, but the guy, you just have to tell me, the guy with the dotted eyes, when I forget his name, cause I'll probably forget next time we talk about it. You're like, Amanda, the guy with the dotted eyes. I was like, oh yeah. Hi, Chris Brass.
Hi, Chris. Muppets, you're supposed to be telling me about Amityville Murders.
Yeah, who knows about this Amityville Murders? So
if Muppets don't even know about it,
then it ain't important. It ain't important. Oh, look, he just said, I know nothing of this. It ain't important.
It's not, so don't do a reaction is what you're telling me. Sounds good.
Right, Tim Raven? I agree.
You know what I want to do really bad? You know what I'm thinking about right now?
What?
Playing Red Dead.
Do it.
I haven't played I feel like I gotta catch up on work, but Brett, my husband said he might have to work on Monday. Usually has Mondays off. If he works Monday, that gives me more time to work.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling like I have a post scheduled for tomorrow and Sunday, and that's it. But that's probably fine, right?
Girl, do you know I have 0 posts scheduled? Tessa, y'all, Tessa!
I usually go 2 weeks out. I'm usually
you know what you should do before that? Start reading your stress book. Did you start? Tessa stresses out. She stresses out that she don't have her work done that's due in a week. Y'all tell her to chill with that, right? Tell her to chill.
It's nothing to even do right now. It's just that I need some content.
Go have fun, Tessa. You need some days just to relax. You need some days just to relax. Oh, Muppet says he don't do horror.
Oh.
And Evans recommends Age of X also.
Yes.
Now, what's that about? The X-Men guys?
Age of X, Tell
me what's about Evans. What is Age of X about? Because that sounds dirty. Oh, I know, Josh. I got the Seth Rogen. I have a big list today too. I want to do a review of Gotham season 5, episode 1. I might do that. See, I don't. Tonight I got my cooking show thing. I have a lot to do today too.
Yeah. John Marsden. Hey, I will tell you, Joshua, I was all about John Marsden. This is the first character of Red Dead, the character of Red Dead 1, right? But started playing Red Dead 2. I am falling in love with Arthur so much. He's the character and I just love him.
Look, Bella's on.
Bella,
hi, Bella.
Bella, don't forget to subscribe and give your mom a thumbs up.
Oh, she subscribed. I made sure.
Did you subscribe to me, Bella? You better be
subscribed. To me. Are you subscribed to Mamas Geeky Bella? And hit the bell, because Bella, unlike my son, Bella is supportive. I was like, give me a thumbs up. I don't give thumbs up.
You know my husband doesn't even subscribe to me?
Does he have a YouTube channel? A YouTube account?
Well, he has his Google account. He subscribes to Ivy. He subscribes to our daughter. He don't subscribe to me. He said, I don't want notifications about your stupid videos.
You don't have to get notifications.
Second of all, you don't have to get notifications.
You don't have to hit the bell.
I think he really does. He just tells me he doesn't.
Evan says
to rile me up.
Alternative X-Men.
Alternative X-Men. Yes. Age of Apocalypse is one of the best, too. You really should. Oh, my God. There's so many good. You like the X-Men, Amanda? Or not really?
I mean, I haven't really read the comics. I like the movies. I watched all the movies, I don't like a lot of the newer movies. I like the original X-Men. X-Men 2 is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
But when they started getting all this new, I got out of it.
Because there's a lot of X-Men. And I think that's part of, there's so many. And I honestly think that's why they brought in House of M, because they could get rid of so many mutants and start over.
Probably.
They're like, okay.
Yes, Got Milky is my son, Joshua. And I even have him as a featured channel on my thing. And he still, like, doesn't give me thumbs ups. He doesn't. Your husband didn't need to subscribe. He subscribed.
Here, I'm going to grab a book.
Look what Chris said. All right, when you grab a book, I'll tell you what Chris says. Okay. Your husband didn't need to subscribe. He subscribed the day you were married. He said he don't need nothing else. He subscribed. He had to listen to you the rest of his life now. Oh, I kind of want to see Dark Phoenix too. Like that was one when I was doing the list of 2019 for this year movies, Joshua. That was one I was like, like I was going back and forth and all. But it didn't make my, like, most anticipated because I've been so disappointed in, like, the newer X-Men movies. Like, I like the original. I like X-Men 1. I like X-Men 2. But, like, all the originals, like, I've been so disappointed. And so that's why I'm not that excited for Dark Phoenix this year. You see,
I'm going to do like I always do.
Yeah.
I'm going to plug myself here. I'm going to do my 5 comics to read before Dark Phoenix, which my Captain Marvel one just came out today.
It did.
So
go read.
Mamas Geeky. Mm-hmm. Yes. But I'm having a hard time with it because I'm not that excited about it. That's what I was going to say.
I'm not either.
I've started it. I have
and do you agree?
My opening paragraph, and I'm like,
Do you think you're not as excited about it because the recent X-Men type movies have just been flops?
No, because I've enjoyed those, which I think just from a X-Men fan, I've enjoyed them. I mean, they're not on the top of my list. And I love the girl, she played Sansa which my dog is named Sansa, in Game of Thrones. Uh-huh. I adore her. I think she's great. Something about it. I'm just not, I'm excited. I want to see it. I just think I need to see more.
Do you think? I mean, they haven't had,
we've had one trailer.
Yeah, they have been a trailer. And I don't even, see, it wasn't even memorable for me to even, did I react to it? I don't even know.
I don't know.
So
what I was going to say is something you should read. And actually, I'm rereading them now just for fun.
Okay.
But I might bring them to you next time I see you and make you read them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Guardian. I mean, as you can see, so that's Star-Lord. Oops. There's Star-Lord.
Where?
This guy right here.
Oh, I see Rocket. Who's that in the middle?
So, that's Adam Warlock.
Oh, and who else is on there? Let me see who else is on the cover.
I want you to tell me who you think. You wouldn't know some of these people.
Well, who? I'm looking at the person all the
you
way
wouldn't
on
know
the right.
who Quasar and Nova are, really.
Is that all the way on the right to me? No, other right.
It's hard because I'm backward.
Who is that right there? All the way.
This girl, the chick.
Is that a girl? That looks like a guy.
This right here.
It could be
Nope,
Bucky.
wrong hand. This one?
No. Next to her.
Here. I guess this is so hard.
Who is that?
There. That is, I don't know who that is.
See, you don't even know.
I'm like, who is that? It might be Nova. Ronan? No, Nova's over here. I was going to say it might be Nova without his hat on. I can't tell through this. This is a weird, but there's,
Ronan's on there. Where's Ronan?
Quasar. Ronan is right in the back there. This is so good. It's so good. Look, let me move it over to here. Can you see it?
Your finger's on somebody.
I'm sorry. See, it's hard. I can't.
I know. Ultron in the back, yeah.
It's awesome, is what it is. There's a phalanx virus, which I don't want to tell you. But, so then there's this one, which is my favorite. The first one. I'm rereading it, because I have not read it in years, so I'm still on the first.
So you're preparing for some Endgame and stuff. Then,
I want to reread it. Yeah, well, I haven't read it. I mean, when did this come out? I couldn't even, Mother couldn't probably tell me.
Well, that's what we should kind of do too.
It came out since we're doing so long ago.
Since we're doing kind of the countdown to Endgame, the movies, we should kind of do some comic book countdowns too to Endgame to prepare for that.
So I'm halfway through this. It came out, I want to say it was 2000.
Joshua said that has all his favorite people. Have you read those then, Joshua?
But look at the back. Look at Gru and Rocket.
Oh. I love Rocket.
Awesome. You see Mantis.
Rocket, I'm telling you, Rocket's like my favorite Guardian.
Yeah. So you would like this. So I'm rereading it. I'm going to finish it by the next time I see you. I know there's a time I'm going to be seeing you soon-ish. And I will bring them and make you read them.
Me and Tessa, and was it on your YouTube channel? I think it's on your YouTube channel where we did and this was back in the summer, I'm thinking, and we did the video of the top 5 movies we think Avengers 4 titles, right? We did top 5 possible Avengers 4 titles. We did that video, and I think, is it on your YouTube channel?
I think it is. And what did I say?
And Endgame, I think, was in there, right? Endgame was in there, but also Annihilation was in there.
Because of these.
Yeah. So that's what, because Joshua Sark said you thought the title was going to be Annihilation, and that was like one of the ones you thought. Remember, I thought it was like Avengers, Another One Bites the Dust.
You be mean, yours. And it was like, guys, you got to understand, it was a fresh wound then too.
Yeah. You never liked Joshua Stark never liked Rocket. He's a Drax fan. You know, Dave Bautista is BFFs with Tessa. He gave Tessa a kiss when we went to Avengers, or a hug. Maybe it was a hug. It was a kiss on the cheek. Kiss on the cheek and a hug. And he called, because they when we were at Avengers Infinity War.
I just love that you saw it and you can witness this. You told me.
I did. No, I'm telling the story because I was right there. I was like one seat next to her. And so when we were at the premiere and we went into the theater to go watch it, and we watched it with they had 3 different theaters, right? Wasn't there 3 different ones to
3 different theaters,
for the red carpet? But we was in the theater, because that's how cool we are. We was in the theater with the stars of the movie. So they brought them all out. They brought Robert Downey Jr.
Yes, Scarlett Johansson was 2 rows behind us, remember?
So we watched it with all them, and they were all there. They had, Evangeline Lilly was there. I mean, they had them all up there on the thing, right? Black Panther looking bored up on the stage. He always looks bored. He was just like, And then I got my selfie with him at the after party, and he looked shocked on that one, don't he? His eyes because that's how I sneak up on him. When I go get my selfies, I'm like, hi, can I get a picture? And I click, a picture click. And I got my selfie with Thor. Hello, Chris Evans.
I know, you did. You killed it. I should have been hanging out with you. Chris Hemsworth, not Evans.
Oh, I mean,
Chris Evans is Captain America. And he wasn't there.
I know it's Hemsworth. Because then later I saw Liam. And I missed my selfie with him.
With Miley. I just wanted to get a picture with Miley. Miley, I have a story. She's so important to me. But anyway, you can tell the story about me.
All out on stage before the movie started. And we were front seat, right? We were front row. Mm-hmm. And so they could see it. We were right there in front of them. They could see, we were the first faces they see, right? And so
was he up there looking around? Was Dave up there looking around?
And so Dave went up there. Drax went up there and he was looking. And then he saw Tessa. He saw Tessa and he pointed because she has the sleeve, or the arm on her arm, here, the Guardians.
I'll show it off.
So he spotted her and he pointed to her and did this to know.
And he did this.
And he blew her a kiss. And so first we were oh, there's Dave. He's pointing at Tessa, blowing your kisses. And then, right? So then after that was cool enough. And then they all exited the stage after Robert Downey Jr. gave that long ass weird speech. And then, he posted that on his Instagram, part of his speech, and you could hear some of us cheering, talking and stuff. But then they exited the stage, and then Dave came and walked by, right by Tessa, because you were right now, gave her a hug and a kiss on the cheek, and they're BFFs. He always comments on their Instagram. They're BFFs.
He follows me, yeah. He's my friend.
That was the story. Oh, Josh Lower my Another One Bites the Dust. So that way, that was my, that was probably your best moment of the Infinity War premiere, huh? And
it was my birthday that night. So
that's right.
I turned my birthday at midnight.
Because we had drinks, we toasted in your birthday. That's right.
And we hung out with Michael Rooker for a little bit. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm. It was a good night.
It was a good night.
And I actually celebrated my 40th birthday on the red carpet.
You did?
Yeah. So that's weird. I saw, it was my 40th birthday. I think it was Good Dinosaur red carpet. The Good Dinosaur. So that's fun that we can have those experiences. It is. Love from India. Hey, Bruce.
Hey.
Rocket is definitely best guardian. Plus, he's the only one that Thor really liked. I love Rocket and Thor together.
Me too.
Yeah,
oh my God, they're so fun.
I love that little. Thank you, sweet rabbit, that he calls him that. I know, I love it. Joshua said he remembers. I remember Tessa saying that you're telling that story. It happened. Look, right here. Witness. Tessa's like, I'm glad you could tell it, and because you're the witness, because it happened.
Proof that it's true.
I agree. Doughboy, I'm going to do a little video later reviewing last night's Gotham season 5 episode 1. So I don't
want to know.
No, it won't be now. Look out for it. Look out for it. It won't be.
I got to catch up.
Yeah. I found a video on YouTube of premiere reactions of Tony getting stabbed and heard Tessa scream.
Yeah, probably. I jumped up and screamed.
Wait, when he got stabbed?
What do you mean when he, well, I guess I didn't jump up, but that's when Jana was like rubbing my back because I was crying so hard. Oh! He got stabbed by Thanos.
But this is what I'm saying. How did you see a YouTube video of that?
I don't know.
Premiere reactions and then Tessa screamed.
I don't know. They might have, I wouldn't be surprised.
If there's links out there, maybe send them to us so we can watch it and maybe we can hear ourselves. Joshua, if you
I want to know if there was a video of Dave coming and giving me a kiss on the cheek.
Y'all need to do this for
during us. Tony's speech, during Robert's speech.
Yeah.
Not Tony. Same person. Him blowing the kiss.
Oh, true. You can see him up there on stage and him blow. Like, if y'all see some of these videos, look, Joshua, I'm not 40. I'm 42.
No, it doesn't look it at all.
Thank you, baby. You look young. Look, it's because we're young at heart. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm. I need to stop stressing her. I'm going to look older than her soon.
Tony is Thanos' stepson.
What?
Doughboy's being crazy. Doughboy, you being crazy.
That makes no
sense. And he's giving love from Antarctica. You ain't no Antarctica, Doughboy. You being crazy. You ain't no Antarctica. We should end this soon because we've been on an hour. Talked about Thor.
Yeah.
We talked about Thor about 5 minutes.
Before I got to go pick the kids up.
Okay, before we end, let's go back to Thor. End credit scene. Do you remember?
Is that? I'm trying to think. That's not recruiting, right? Because that's already happened.
Nick Fury in it again. Remember
it was.
Nick Fury, and then
it was him recruiting.
Well, no, they found that energy, like unlimited energy source.
Oh, yeah.
What was that? Okay. Wasn't that? I was just like, oh, that was it. Oh, okay. But he's been in the end credit scenes the last 2, right? Wasn't he in the one?
Yeah, because he's recruiting. He's at the bar or whatever, right? Recruiting.
So he's in it,
which
is funny because that he's in so much, like of the end credit scenes, but not in that much of the movies.
Yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm. But now he's going to be really major in Captain Marvel.
I know. We think, don't we? We think.
I mean, probably.
Probably. We're so bad at winking.
I am too. I'm like,
all right, y'all. It was fun as always, and I'm thinking I like this time. If we can like try to make it like at this time.
Yeah, this is good, especially with the kids back in school. Yeah, this is a good time because I can drop them off, get a little bit of work done, then do this, and then I can make it my. Guess what? I'm playing video games for the next 2 hours till I have to get the girls to relax.
You can't start work now. You know, you can't go back to work now.
I know. I'm gonna go play my Arthur.
It's Friday. Like you should. Should we do this time for Thursday's comic book corner too?
Yeah, that works.
I think it works.
Thursday.
Let's just make it so every Thursday on Tessa's next Thursday.
Yeah.
Noon Eastern.
Because you're going back to work, so this is a good time for you when you're working, right? Yeah.
Because I only work like 2 hours in the morning.
Right. But I mean, like, you have time to get home and do stuff. And
and then, because I probably won't be watching the movie till that morning that we have to, and probably not reading the comic books till like that morning too, because I'm a last minute person, which stresses Tessa out. But I think it's a good time. And that's what I said. It's like noon my time now. I can go have some lunch, chill, like get a little work done, do whatever. I like it. Yep. So every Thursday on Tessa channel, Mama's Geeky.
Yep. Noon. And don't forget on Tuesday we're back.
And Tuesday
on the Geekly Show.
A lot of people aren't on Facebook though. Cause I was like, why aren't you on watching the Geekly Show when we're live on Facebook? And a lot of people aren't live because y'all should be there too on Facebook, the Geekly Show live, talking with us because we talk all things geeky. We talk TV shows and live. So we chat with people too. And it's not just 2 of us, it's 5 of us geeky girls talking.
I know.
So I think y'all would enjoy it. The Geekly Show. It's on YouTube too, but we just post our replays on YouTube.
Yeah, and sometimes like segments, but all that stuff ends up on Facebook anyway, so Facebook.
Yeah. A lot of people's not on Facebook. They don't like Facebook. I don't know why. I like Facebook.
You should be over there.
All right. Don't trust.
Oh my God, I just got an email that stopped my heart for a second.
What?
It's from our Disney rep, but it's just the movie slate. But I was like,
oh.
I was like, what invite is this? I was like, oh, movie. I already know.
All right. Next week, see y'all. Well, on my channel.
Tuesday, maybe.
Maybe Tuesday. Are we coming on here Tuesday?
Well, I mean, if they go to Facebook.
True. Maybe Tuesday. Definitely Wednesday. We both do our live streams. We both do our live streams on Wednesday. So Wednesday, this time you do yours. I do my Wednesday evening. Thursday on your channel. Like, they get to see a lot of us. Y'all get to see a lot of us. And then Friday here.
Yeah.
And look, optimistically cynical just showed up and we're leaving. So, look, that's why he gets the name.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. You know, the cards never go your way, does it? We're leaving and then, well, bye y'all.
Sorry.
Glad you came to see us. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good weekend.
Yeah.
End in broadcast.